Today we're going to be doing a little makeup routine. I just washed my face, so this is my bare, fresh, dry skin. First part of my skincare is always this aloe vera gel. Let's take this much. And this has really helped my skin stay hydrated for like the entire day. And just pat it in. Next, for my moisturizer, I'm using this Korean branded cream. This is actually a lot, so I don't know why I use that much. Okay, I'm using this like new lighting thing in my mirror right in front of me. I don't know if it's like better or worse. We're just gonna try it out. I'm gonna use these like hair clips because now it's time to actually start my makeup. I have this really cute pink one that I got for this. Wait, let me show you. This really cute pink Hello Kitty clip that I got from this like Olive Young random Hello Kitty thing. Maybe today I'm gonna try using mini lip gloss that came with it, so maybe it will turn out good. Now our skin is nice and prepped, so I'm gonna be going with this sunscreen. Just about this much is enough. My skin kind of looks a little dull. I like to use a sunscreen with like a pinker base because I feel like it maybe matches my skin tone more, but I actually went to the beach last weekend, so I think my body got a little bit tanner. Yeah, my skin just looks I think it's the lighting that makes my skin look like this glowy. But next up is this Sai foundation. I always use a little bit too much of this. I feel like if you are using a very like liquidy foundation like this, you only need like 1.5 pumps, and then if you need more you can just use more. But what I do is like I kind of warm it up on my hands and then like spread it on my face because I like to go in layer by layer on this. And then when it's like spread pretty evenly, I use a makeup sponge and then pat it all down. The reason I'm doing my makeup like noon on a Friday when I'm supposed to be working is because my company has like a network outage and I literally cannot do anything right now. Might as well. I think I'm gonna go in with another layer of this actually, just on my cheeks where there's like a lot of redness usually, and then maybe spread it down to my neck. I was looking back on like my old images the other day and I found a bunch of videos of my old makeup routines, like my old makeup that I would make in high school, and I'm sorry but like, and I had like a lot of views, like 100k for what. And today I'm just thinking like I was chopped. I do not know why you guys watched me at all. Actually, I'm gonna wear this necklace. I think I'm looking a little plain. And honestly, I'm probably gonna think the same thing in a few years. Like, I think I'm like, oh, I'm like in my peak right now or whatever, but I'm probably gonna think I'm chopped a few years later because maybe that's always getting better and always improving ourselves. But yeah, I'm broke AF right now, so I've been buying a lot of e.l.f. beauty products. I've recently ran out of my eyebrow pencil, so I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. I actually don't like it at all, but it gets the job done. You know what? Okay, actually first, we are going to be concealing with this Glossier Pot Concealer. Because I got my nails done recently, I'm going to be using this brush so I can kind of like paint it on my face. It's actually really fun. I would encourage everyone to use more makeup brushes, even though I am the biggest hand makeup advocate of my life. I'm just covering up any redness I see. Mostly just like dark circles though. And actually what I do is I just let it sit there while I do my eyebrows. So I'm gonna do that first. I realized my eyebrow shape has changed a lot over literally every year. And every time I change them, I'm like, no, this is the one that will be the best. Like, this is the one that's gonna stay. But yeah, even looking towards last summer's eyebrows, I'm just like, oh my god, like why did your friends gas you up saying like you're eating or whatever? This is my brow shape right now. It's just something very straight. So the way I just do that is trying to make them as symmetric as possible, and then just drawing like a straight line, and then filling in all of that space where I don't have any brow hair, and then blending out the front of it where I actually do have some hairs for the product to actually like stick to. And I know the middle seems a little close together right now, so I just like blend it out with my sponge as well. You know, I think this is okay, but okay. I think this is okay. I've been a fan of like straight, darker brows recently. I'm gonna add more to that. Now I have eyebrows. Taking that same sponge and just patting on the concealer that we let dry, or like when I put concealer on, like I just want it to stay there. I don't really want to spread it around or anything. So this is a good way to let it set, especially I think if you're trying to do a more like dewy makeup, which I am, it lets your concealer at least stay in place a little longer. Now we're contouring. I, like many other people, have probably using their Too Cool for School shading palettes since the day they learned how to do makeup, but I still love mine. It's running out. This is probably my 5th or 4th one. Like, I'm gonna take the darkest shade, go on the bottom of my nose, the sides, on the top, and kind of making the middle of it a little skinnier and doing a little button nose effect. But I don't do too much contouring, I think. Just the nose, under the lip like this, and middle. I also like to add the lightest shade on top of my lid just to get rid of like all the oiliness from the other makeup. And that's that for now. We'll come back to this. I also take a little thin brush and go on the side of my face like this. I have kind of, I don't know if I would say I have a wide face, but sometimes I think my jaw sticks out a little bit. So this is to make it a little skinnier. And I know I have a big forehead, but I don't contour my forehead like that really, because I think it looks really bad on me. And I don't like wearing that much eyeshadow anymore, but I still really like cool tone stuff, so I'm using this eyeshadow palette. I'm just taking the lightest gray and spreading that over my lid. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes though. Now we're gonna use my favorite mascara, this Heroin Make whatever. Yeah, you know what it is, right? This is a brand new one, so probably my 4th, 5th, whatever. I like rebuying a lot of my favorite stuff, so I'm just gonna go in really quick. I feel like this is one of the only mascaras that I've used that actually really holds curl well. You know, to use the mascara for a couple of like days or weeks, so then every single time I use it, it becomes a little becomes a little more like tacky, the peak usage of your mascara. But we are done with our mascara. Now we're gonna take this a pencil eyeliner actually, and line our waterline on the top. I think that this just makes your eyes look like super locked in. Now we're taking another liquid eyeliner and actually doing our eyeliner. I start from like the middle of my eyelid, extend it out a little bit, take a step back and look at it, clean it up a little, just like that, little wing. Perfect. Now going back to that shading palette and doing my favorite step, the Aegyo Sal. I'm putting a lot of stuff on where that you got that like natural eye bagginess. Just make that super dark and spam it. Yeah. Taking another brown eyeliner and drawing on some fake under eyelashes. I'm gonna use a more close-up mirror to show you guys. See that? It's a kind of like e-girl-esque, but I think this just like locks in my eye makeup really well. Yep. Taking a tinier brush, using this same eyeshadow palette and going in with like a brownish color, and then just kind of like smudging the outer corner, totally going into the middle, only smudging that part out. Great. So our eye makeup is basically done. We're waiting for our mascara to dry before curling it again. And now we're gonna go in with blush. I used to be a totally big fan of liquid blushes, but you know what? Now I'm on a powder blush phase, but we're gonna powder our entire face first. I'm using the Innisfree powder. It broke, so it's sitting on my desk and I can't lift it up to show you guys, but powdering the entire face. I know this is like kind of ruining the effect of the dewy makeup, but literally just wait a little bit. Your inner dewiness will come right back out. Now our face is locked in. Now we're gonna use this Romand light blush kind of as a, we're laying our blushes too now. This, going around a big brush. Now we're using a more highlighted or more vibrant blush, this Dior one. Before to change the repackaging, which I really like this old one. Honestly, do not use that much of it. Just putting it in the apples of my cheeks. Our blush is done as well. Today we're going to use my Fenty Beauty one. This has gone through, I probably had this for over 6 years. But I'm just going to take it and go right on my cheekbone, and I'm going to go in the nose highlight, like the exclamation point. I'm actually going to be using this Aegyo style pencil for highlighting my eyes again, taking this very shimmery pink and going under like this and in the inner corner. Beautiful. Very K-pop, very cute. And for the last step, we're going to be doing our lip. I'm going to be trying this Amuse lip gloss. Hopefully it's good. Okay, this is kind of a weird angle, but I was literally about to finish my makeup and then my camera died. I'm going to do the rest of it sitting here in front of my makeup desk. Yeah, this is jank, but I don't care. I did end up using this little lip thing, and look how cute it looks. Very nice, very fits the vibe. And I'm going to be using this clear gloss one more time. I do love a glassy lip. Yeah, I mean, we're done. We are officially done with our makeup. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I will answer. I'm on my phone all the time. I have nothing to do. Maybe I'm asking you to ask me something. Maybe I just want a friend. Anyways, bye.
마치 같대